I do this for the family.
Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the jet.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Mahomes now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man complete. A big play there on the first play. Yards. Well, how about a deep ball on the first play from scrimmage, putting that secondary on notice?
Brandon, all I remember when I was a player is that we always took a test the night before the game about teams' tendencies and what they plan to do. I'm not sure we think deep ball right out of the gate and putting us back on our heels.
Now a throw to the end zone on first. Down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. Our game not even 2 minutes. Opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes, flush to his right. Kansas City, touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. They go play action here on first down. And, oh, he took that thing one-handed. What a grab. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Mahomes now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. He may try. Touchdown, Chiefs! They were looking to... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Henning. Throw left side complete. That's Wells. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Now Henning. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Carlos Hyde in the game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. On 2nd and 7, Penny buying time to his left. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Garrett Dieter, 60. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
This ain't nothing for the back. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gonna play my life, lost my dogs, they by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't. Stay in my life, lost my dogs, stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view, hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks, I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull off. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me, oh that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gon' be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates need a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams.
Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action, living in a dream.
The Nick Foles era begins in Jacksonville.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Well, one underlying storyline between these two teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia and later would sign him to Kansas City as a backup in 2016. But Kansas City, they have won the last 4 in this series, including a 30-14 victory a year ago. At the time, that got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, and it's complete. It's Damian Williams.
Let's go.
And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turn. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's going to try and go. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Now Mahomes, and going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, it's Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Mahomes now to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. He finds an opening past the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They go play fake. Mahomes steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 29-yard line. 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. There's the first NFL catch for the former Georgia Bulldog, Mecole Hardman. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Mahomes going to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And the kick by Butker is good. And they will stretch the lead now. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He's back to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Oh, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Mahomes being chased out left. And he slings one that's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Foles and the Jags down by 2, 36 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drop.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Armani Watts. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Now carry number 20 of the game. Here's Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
43.
Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football,
yeah,
where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the...
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock, turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, the pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years, so you can say we got.
Select the team you want to join.
You and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady.